What is going on, my beautiful people? What's going on, Kevin? Well, firstly, let me let my cat in my room. What is going on, Kevin? What is going on, guys? Omer, welcome. Welcome back to another Washington Wizards basketball stream. I got the Wizards gear on today. What's going on with you, Steve? Glad to see all my guys in here, man. So we got a little bit of news, man. We got a little bit of news. A little bit. As we know, Wizards Media Day is vastly approaching. Wizards their first preseason game, September 30th, vastly approaching. The season the season is coming, man. It's coming. It's almost here. I'm excited. I'm very excited. I'm ready. I'm ready to see what we do. I'm ready to see if we suck, or if we're competitive, or we're pretty decent. I'm just ready to see us play, man. Ready to see us play ball. In other news as well, as I continue to set everything up. In other news as well, we got Kyle Kuzma. About talking about the 2022-23 season. Also, him on the runway, with his fashion. We got an article from Joshua Robbins about Rui Hachimura and how they feel about him. He did an interview talking to, I think was it 2 or 3 different scouts? It was 2 or 3 different scouts, I believe. One of those. About Rui's role. So yeah, we got a couple of different things, man. And then, of course, talk some football. Talk some football later. That's always nice. It's always fun. Let me just add this here. Oops. Alright, there we go. Okay. Stevie said hearing a lot of good things about Rui. And also we seen from, the runs, the private run he had. We seen good from that. I mean, from what it looks like, man, we're seeing the good things. We're seeing the right things. Even from Denny, we seen some good things from Denny when he was out there at the Eurobasket. We see some good things from him. So, the young guys have been showing us some stuff. Johnny Davis, as you guys are bringing up. Update on Johnny Davis. I don't know what happened. I don't think anything happened to Johnny Davis. I mean, are you talking about as far as just like, what are they doing? Like, what's going on with him? Like, what's up with him? I mean, I haven't heard anything, like, as far as, like, something happened or he's hurt or anything like that. I mean, as far as we know, he's still, like, Kevin, you said still need to make a consolidation trade. Too many forwards on here. Not enough minute we can trade Rui and Barnes for Miles Turner, which can open up. So I actually heard something about I actually heard something about Miles Turner, Kevin, and I think they were saying like he's expensive or something like that. I heard something about Miles Turner. I don't know. I can't find it. But I did see something about him not too long ago. Let me see. Trade. Let me look that up. No. I can't find it. Mouse Turner News. Let me see if I can find that for you. No. I can't find it. I don't know where it went. It was somewhere on my Twitter. Dap, what's going on? What you said? Basketball is back this week. Was good. I'm excited, man. I'm excited. I'm ready to be hurt or happy, pleasantly surprised, disappointed, whatever you want to call it. I'm ready for it, man. I'm definitely ready for it. But Kevin, back to your consolidation point. I mean, I can agree with that. It is still a logjam at the forward spot. We'll see what happens, but like I said, I think this is the squad we're going to go into the season with. See how things play out, and then proceed from there. If there needs to be some consolidation, then there will be, but we're vastly approaching training camp, so this is what we got. Omer, you say, yo, D, who is the fourth best player on the Wizards? Who's the fourth best player on the team? I would say the fourth best. Who do I think is the fourth best player? That's a good question. I don't know who I think the fourth best player is. It could be like Monte Morris is really good. I feel like I want to just go to Monte Morris. I'll say Monte Morris. I would say Monte is like the fourth best. Off the top of my head. Like, as far as consistency, as far as what they can do, I'll go Monte Morris. NBA, you said, are the Nets title contenders? I mean, as long as they got Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving, along with Ben Simmons, I would say they are. They can be. I don't know. I mean, they're not the favorites or anything, but they can be for sure. They have the top talent to do it. It's all about their chemistry, what happens as the season unfolds for them. To Rob, you said, what is the role Diddy's going to play this year? I feel like Diddy may be six man. I feel like Diddy could be a guy who's the six man on the team. His role greatly depends on where his 3-point shooting comes. How far that has come along. If Diddy's able to shoot the 3 ball at a good rate, at a respectable rate, like I know him and Drew Hanlon were talking about 36% or something like that. I said I wanted him at 35% shooting from 3. If he can increase that 3-point percentage, that'll be lovely. I think that'll definitely open the door for more consistent playing time as well. And just being confident. Continue to play good defense. Improve on that 3-point shooting. The handle is, work in progress still. The finishing, work in progress is still. So minor improvements along that field. But the most important thing, continue for him, especially in that 6-man role-ish. Continue to play good defense and definitely hit those open shots. Hit those open threes, because they'll be there for him. They'll definitely be there for him. Kevin, you said we can get Ben Simmons as well fit in West defensive system. I don't think the Nets will want to give him up right now. I don't think they're interested in giving him up. I think they want to see how the whatchamacallit works out. How the Ben Simmons, Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving trio works before they do anything as far as him. Kevin said, I think we are going to get Shaq at the deadline if we are playoff contenders. That all depends on the package. I mean, once again, do the Wizards have something that's better than the opposition? Do the Wizards come to an agreement with the Knicks to release the protections on that 2023 first round pick? Because I'll say it once again, the Wizards do not have flexibility to trade future first round picks as long as the current first round 2023 first round pick with the Knicks is protected. It has protections. is going to limit what they can do with future first round picks. Before they can do anything regarding 2027, 2028 first rounders, they have to remove the protections on their current first round pick, and I don't know if they want to do that. Tommorow said Morris. Stevie said, I did see Johnny working out in the summer team workouts with the starters. I mean, like I said, I hope he has a good training camp. And, like I said, the next time we'll see him is in the preseason. So I hope he has a good preseason and show us something that he didn't show us in Summer League. Maybe it was the back tightness. Who knows? But I just want to see something from him in the preseason because we'll be able to see a lot of him in the preseason as opposed to in the regular season. He'll be fighting McCoy Kispert for minutes when it comes to the regular season. Dappy said the fourth best got to be Rui or Monte. Tarabi said, do you think Denny's going to be in the second opening five? Yeah, like I said, I definitely see him being the potential six man for the team, for sure. Kemi said you could trade Rui, Barton, Kuz, Kerry Jr., and Good with 2 firsts for him, 1 unprotected with a swap. I mean, possibly. One, is that the best package that the Thunder could get for Shea? You got to realize the Thunder are going to want a lot of draft capital. That's their thing. They're the draft capital guys. So it all depends on what the Wizards want to do as far as that protection. Those protections on that first round pick. Stevie said they got pictures up on the Twitter, Washington's Twitter page. Also the Wizards have a Spanish Twitter page now. It's like Vamos Wizards or something like that. Hola, mi nombre at D Talks a Lot. I think that's the correct pronunciation in Spanish. I hope I didn't sound like an idiot. I didn't do Spanish 2 in high school. I got the Spanish 1, I passed, and that was it. I didn't do Spanish 2. Stevie said, I just read that. Tarabi said, who's the best defender on the team at the moment? At the moment, I would probably say Denny. I would probably say Denny. Probably go Porzingis next. Yeah, I mean, some people probably would say Porzingis. So I would say Denny. I would give it to Denny. As far as like all around. But it could easily be KP. Easily. NBA, you said, what if KD made a trade request just so it can help him win MVP? The Nets are, if they don't get what they want, we already seen it. If Joe and the Nets don't get what they want, then it doesn't matter what KD wants. KD already had their little dance and he lost. Stevie said, I have Rui starting over Barton for some reason, maybe to give us some firepower off the bench. I don't see Rui starting. I think Rui is going to come off the bench. I think Wes, right now I got Barton at the 3. I think Wes trusts him. I think he, is comfortable with him. So, we'll see. NBA said, what's our record without Bill? It's a good question. Probably not that good. That's a good question, though. Tommorow said, Kenny bet on Denny for most improved player 2023. That would be impressive if he said that. Omaria asking where he said it. Tarabi said, when is training camp starting? Training camp starts. Wrong page. To give out the dates to you guys. Wizards Media Day is September 23rd, which is next Friday. And then training camp is that following Saturday through Tuesday, the 24th through the 27th. So training camp starts September 24th through September 27th. And the Wizards Media Day is September 23rd. Kevin, you said just stick to English, D, but you can barely speak anyway. I be getting tongue twisted, man. I be getting tongue tied when I be trying to speak this native tongue of English. It ain't easy. Kevin said, now what if we somehow become a top 5 team in the East and KP and Bill are all NBA level talent? All NBA level talent. I mean, that would be lovely. That would truly be lovely. But a top 5 team in the East, man. That would shock me. That would really shock me. Top 5 talent. Top 5 team in the East. That would really shock me. Steve said Kevin is hilarious. Kevin said, I think Rui and Kuz on a trade block now. It's possible, Kevin. You could be right. Because, I mean, they do have to get extensions. Or you just let them go on, move on. And I don't think the Wizards want to do that. So, I think they could very well be on the trade block for the right people. We already saw that with Kuz earlier with the John Collins thing in the offseason. Stevie said, why the new players picked up in the last few days? Do we really need them? I mean, training camps, spots, preseason spots, probably. He said, what's going to be their role? Because I know, wasn't it like Quentin Jackson got a deal or something for training camp, and Jordan Goodwin got an Exhibit 10 deal. I mean, just minor stuff. I really wouldn't look into it. Really. Stevie said, Kuz isn't going anywhere. He fits the Wizards way, whatever that means. Yeah. I keep hearing about this Wizards way. What this Wizards way is, I don't know. I guess we'll figure it out. We'll see as the season goes on. Anyway, so I can see the Wizards rebuilding within 40 games because Bill or KP getting injured. Yeah, that's a very true possibility. One of them could very well get injured. Kevin said, what if we sign Miles Bridges fresh out of jail? Talent-wise, that would be good. As far as everything else, that'd be kind of crazy. Definitely, I would say would be kind of crazy. So my people. So, he said we would definitely get attention across the league. Yeah, we would get attention across the league. Not the best attention, but it will be attention. So Robbie said, what is your opinion about Lauri Markkanen after this Eurobasket? I mean, Lauri Markkanen is a cool role player. He did his role on the Cavaliers. Did a good job on that. Now he's going to be with Utah, right? Didn't he get moved to Utah in that trade? But, I mean, he's a cool role player. I mean, my Eurobasket didn't really change anything, of my opinion, of him. You know, he had good performances. But, you know, in the NBA, he's a role player guy. Steve said, why are they still trying to shop Russ like he's got value? Russ is stuck in LA. I mean, you never know, but if they want Russ to be out of there and trade him, they're going to have to give up that first-round pick or two. And nobody's going to take Russ without getting a first-round pick out of him. Nobody is. So the Lakers are going to have to come to the reality of, hey, if you want to get rid of Russ, we're going to have to do this first-round pick. We're going to have to get rid of this first-round pick. I mean, it's as simple as that. NBA said, will Westbrook accept being on the bench? No. I do not see a world where Russell Westbrook is accepting of coming off of the bench. I do not see a world. I do not see a world where that's a thing. Kevin said, I was in their Philly the other day. I went to this sub shop that Hurts goes to. They had a signature cheesesteak for him. It was good with the special sauce that he get. Good sub. I need to get a sub out in Philly. I need to get me one of them subs, man. I do. I really do. Dahan, you said, do you think the chemistry of the team will be good? I hope so. It was trash last season. So hopefully it is good this year. For our sake, I hope it is good. I mean, it seems like they're all to a good start, but everybody's off to a good start before the winning and losing starts. Stevie said, I wonder if Russ is regretting leaving DC. This is the thing with Russ. You know, and I tell people this all the time. This is why some players come to DC and excel and other players leave and do a little worse because it's less pressure in DC. It's less pressure in DC. When you're a Kyle Kuzma, when you're a Kristaps Porzingis, when you're a Russell Westbrook, you can come to DC and excel because there's less pressure, there's less scrutiny, there's less eyes, and there's less people who care about what you're doing because of the team you're on. When Russell Westbrook was on the Wizards, as we all know, nobody cared about his mistakes. They seen the triple doubles, but they didn't really see the mistakes because they weren't watching Wizards basketball. Nobody outside of DC was watching, and Russ fans were watching Wizards basketball when he was in DC. So, he can make mistakes, he can make his mistakes, but also get his stats. It's easy to play when you're not having to worry about DC media criticizing you. DC media does not heavily scrutinize and criticize players like Philly media, New York media, LA media. It doesn't happen like that. Not in DC. You know, the fan base is not as toxic, is not as cancerous. Even though Wizards fan base can get a little toxic, it's nowhere near the likes of a Philly and the teams I just mentioned. So it's easier to come here, less expectations. No one really is looking at you. It's easy to come here and succeed. And that's what happened with Russ. You know, he came here, did his thing. Now he moved to a situation where you can't fall on the floor by accident without it being a topic on First Take and Undisputed 5 days out of the week. You know, you can't breathe and sneeze on the court without it being a topic on one of these sports talk shows. You can't do anything. Add the market, add LeBron. I mean, it's terrible, man. You can't make a mistake. And it's hard for people it's hard to deal with that mentally. Because I know I couldn't do it. It will be tough for me. It seemed like it's really tough, and I'm sitting in a chair. So I can only imagine going through it. You know what I mean? I can only imagine. You know, so, yeah. I mean, Russ had it easy in DC, but I can understand why he wanted to go home to LA. Who doesn't want to go home? Unless your name's Kevin Durant and you're just a little weird. But, you know, hey. Oh, Mary said, we got good locker room guys. Yeah, I think we do as well. Kevin said, basically the only good thing about Hurts is his cheesesteak because these buns on the field. That's going to be, I'm going to get to the football later. That's going to be a tough game, man. I could see us definitely losing. I think we're the favorites over the Vikings. But, I mean, I could definitely see us losing. The Vikings they got a squad this year, man. Maybe you said Gil, Gibson, etc. Kevin said that's sad to be honest. Dap, you said Russ had it good here. He definitely did. Stevie said Russ was loved here for a moment. And also, the Wizards franchise would have propped him up, you know, greatly. Because the Wizards don't get players of Russell Westbrook's caliber, Hall of Fame stature. You know, that just doesn't, Wizards don't get those kind of players. You know, when they're still pretty good. Paul Pierce was past his prime. Jordan was past his prime. You know, but I mean, Jordan is Jordan, so that was an attraction regardless. And Jordan had, like, ownership in the team in that as well. NBA, you said Kuz could be most improved player if he averages 25 points per game and 10 rebounds per game and the Wizards make the playoffs. Yeah, for the Wizards, let's get this straight. For the Wizards to win any kind of most improved player, blah, 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 The Wizards have to exceed expectations. Number one, they have to greatly exceed expectations. The Wizards cannot be a 500 team, a below 500 team, and talk about people getting most improved player, talk about people being all NBA or all star. When you're on a team like the Washington Wizards, a smaller market team, you have to exceed expectations. Similar to how the Cavaliers did before they started getting injured. The Cavaliers started exceeding expectations. The Wizards have to exceed expectations if we want guys like Denny to get thought about as most improved. Guys like Kuzma to potentially be an all-star guy. The Wizards have to exceed the expectations. They can't float around what we think they may be and what the guys think they may be. That's not going to be good enough. They're not going to get recognized. They're just not. They have to exceed what people think they're going to do. Possibly by a lot. Kevin said DC is a large market because it's the nation's capital. I mean, from that aspect, yeah. I mean, you know, like the news market and stuff, it is big. But when you think about big markets in sports, DC is not a big market when it comes to sports. DC is a small market when it comes to sports. They just are. DC doesn't attract outside guys. Well, as far as Wizards, basketball and stuff, but they don't attract top guys, top free agents. Also, a lot of it has to deal with the Wizards' history and things like that. Wizards just aren't known as a winning franchise. But, you know, you think of big market teams, you think of LA, New York, Boston, Texas. You think of these states like that. Dabby said, I don't see Kuz averaging 25 and 10 with KP and Bill coming back, but a solid 18 and 8 is going to be in his future. Yeah, it's going to be tough because Kuz isn't going to have the ball in his hands as much as he did when Bradley Beal was gone. Because Bradley Beal's back, usage, he needs this ball, KP needs the ball. So Kuz probably sees a drop, you know, points-wise. But 18 and 8 would still be lovely from him. Omer, you said, yeah, I remember Russ Crowder in the press conference at some point. Kevin said, Wall could be a Hall of Fame, JK. Stevie said, if the Wizards win a chip this year, will we be considered a player's destination to play for and become a large market team? And what does it take to become a large market? I think what it takes to become a large market is just, one, where are you located? Teams like Milwaukee can't change where they're located, you know? But teams like Phoenix can't change where they're located. The only thing they can change is, you know, becoming winners. Phoenix were losers. They were losers. And then they got Chris Paul. They ended up turning it around. And they started to become winners. And when you become known as a team and a franchise that are winners, people will want to come play with you. If the Wizards were to win a championship, yes, people would want to come play in Washington if they see the future there. But right now, no one sees a future in Washington as far as being a championship contender, being a winning franchise. That's not what the Wizards are known for. So it's going to be tough. The only way the Wizards attract big names, etc., is they have to change the aura around the franchise. You know, it can't consistently be, it's locker room issues coming out of Washington, or Washington's fighting for the play-in every year. You can't fight for the play-in every season and then expect notable free agents to want to come play for you. These guys want to win. You got to be known as a winner. Phoenix turned it around. They're known as winners now. You know, Milwaukee, they're known as winners now. You got to win. Simple as that. Because, I mean, DC's a good place to be. Trust. And it ain't that hard. DC has to just win. They have to win. DC is a good place to be. It's diverse. You can raise your kids. The nation's capital. It's a good place to be. But they got to win. Nobody wants to... Big names don't want to play for losers, man. Kevin said, I'm about to move to DC. It's a great place to raise a family. There's stuff to do. Crime is low. Unlike LA or NY, DC is a good place to live. I mean, DC does have a gun problem right now. The gun issues in DC is ridiculous. That's why I know a lot of people were kind of upset about Bowser being the representative and all that. But yeah, but everything you said, yeah, I agree with. It may sound the Grizzlies contending for a title. They can. You know, the Grizzlies are another one of those teams. They're a small market team. They weren't getting a bunch of big free agents, but, you know, they drafted well. Desmond Bane, drafted. Jaren Jackson, drafted. Ja, drafted. You know, they drafted a lot of good guys. And you surround those guys with, you know, more good guys. You know, that's what you got to do as a Memphis, a Milwaukee. You got to hope you walk into a superstar, draft a superstar, and then you got to continue to surround those players with other good players that you draft. That's got to be the formula. Biggie said players get wrong. DC is grimy. I mean, they did just have a Washington Commanders. Brian Robinson did just get shot over there. So, DC is grimy. Like I said, they got a gun problem. DC has a gun problem that they need to fix. I will say that. Let's see, he said, but I still love my city. Kevin, you said maybe we could pick up Middleton because him and Bill are good friends, and he did say he was recruiting. Why would Middleton want to leave Milwaukee, though? I don't see why Middleton would want to leave Milwaukee and leave Giannis. He's in a terrific situation there. That's a guy I would be leave Washington. I mean, leave Milwaukee to come to Washington. That's a lateral move. That's going backwards. And I doubt the Wizards. I don't think the Wizards can offer him the money he's looking for either. I mean, I feel like that as well. But yes. I'm glad you brought it up, NBA. You said Geno Smith looked like Russell Wilson for the first half. The second half, he was pretty Geno Smith-ish. First half, yeah. Second half, Geno Smith. But let me get to this betting stuff. Sunday fun day. Kevin said you go to the Bulls game on the 21st. I still have no idea. I still have no clue. Stevie said, doesn't Middleton and Bill play the same position? Is Middleton a 3? I thought Middleton was a 3. I mean, I could be wrong. I don't remember the Bucks starting lineup. I don't. But I'm gonna put a bet in today. Don't know if it'll be a big bet or what. Or a parlay. I don't know. But I'm going to go through these games today for tomorrow. We're going to review on Monday. Also, the Eagles play on Monday. So, let me get that stream out the way. Get ready for the Eagles game. I have my Eagles gear on Monday. How you say, yeah, Middleton is a 3? Yeah, that's what I had thought. But first game. Nah, I don't think he's a 2. I feel like he's a 3. I feel like. I'm pretty sure. Kevin said, let me know these so we can get a beer together and cry misery about DC sports and them trash Eagles. Fun fact. Oh, Dad, I'm coming on here with the Eagles gear. Don't trip. You know, I'll come on here. Matter of fact, since you guys, you guys are DC guys, and since you guys are DC guys, you guys are Commanders guys. I do it for you guys. Ooh. So in a way, I'm kind of supporting you guys. In a way, I'm kind of supporting you guys. Because I care about you guys. This is I got the Eagles. I got the Eagles, and I got the Wentz. I got the Wentz. I got the Wentz jersey. I got the Wentz jersey on. I got the Carson Wentz. This is your guy. This is your guy. So be happy. Right? I got your guy on. So this is low key. I'm supporting you guys. LOL. Right? I'll do this in my Carson Wentz jersey for all my Commanders fans. Right? I'm telling you, man. You know what? Let me get through these games, man. Let me get through these games. Dolphins, and the reason I have this Carson Wentz jersey is once again because my girl bought me this Eagles jersey, and this was the year the Eagles won the Super Bowl. So, by default, I have to keep this jersey. I have to. The Eagles won the Super Bowl. I don't remember the last time the Commanders did it. Some of you guys may not have been born. Some of you guys may have been like 2, 12, 10. I don't know. I know I was like 21 when my team won. You know, I'm in my right mind. I'm young. I'm feeling good. You know, recent. Not that long ago when my team won the Super Bowl. So, I got to keep the jersey. Okay, you said pull up the FedEx Field week 3 because I'm tailgating the Eagles game. Pull up, bro. I was thinking about going to that game, but I'm trying to go somewhere. I'm trying to get to the Phillies joint. I keep losing track. First game, Dolphins-Ravens. Ravens are missing Fuller's out. Murphy's on the injury list. Marcus Peters is back. This is going to be a good game. Dolphins are plus 3.5, which I feel like I really like. The over-under is 44.5. I could see this also being a very low-scoring game, if I had to guess. I'll go Dolphins plus 3.5, if I had to guess. I think this is a close game. It can come down to a field goal. Jets-Browns. This is going to be a nasty game. I think this is going to be a low-scoring game. It's -6. Browns are -6 favorites. We're going to get to it, Steve. We're going to get to it. Y'all are actually, like, next. Funny enough. Jets-Browns. -6.5 favorites. Over-under is 39.5. I'm inclined to go with the under 39.5. That's really low, but these are two offenses that are bad. Browns defense is pretty good. Jets defense is all right. They held the Ravens to a low-scoring game. I would think it's more of the same here. I'll go under 39.5 with that. Commanders-Lions. Commanders-Lions. Lions are -1 favorites. DeAndre Swift, even though he wasn't practicing, they said he should be fine. The over/under is 48.5. This is going to be This is going to be a good game. I think this is going to be a good game. Toss up. I honestly could see Washington winning. I could see Detroit winning. Detroit played Philly really hard, like I said they were. I think, me personally, I don't know, man. I feel like 48.5 is pretty low. I'm inclined to go over 48.5. But, since I'm anti-Commanders, I think the Detroit Lions win. I'm going -1 Detroit Lions. Period. Detroit Lions win this game. Detroit Lions win this game. All the Washington fans are going to be on my timeline mad. I'm going to be laughing because I'm chilling on Sunday. My team don't play till Monday. I'm going to be laughing because they're going to, we lost to the Lions. We lost to the Lions. We suck. After you guys barely escaped the Jaguars. All of a sudden, y'all are so confident about beating the Lions. I don't know if you guys think this is like, I don't know. They're a pretty good squad. They got a lot of talent. Stop sleeping, man. So -1 Lions. Colts Jaguars. Why am I saying Jaguars? Jaguars. Colts are -3 favorites. Over under is 45. No Michael Pittman. Michael Pittman, the Colts' leading receiver, is gone. He's not going to be playing. I'll go Colts money line. I would say that's the best bet. I'm not confident in taking them -3 right now with no Pittman. I would just go money line on them. Play it safe. Buccaneers Saints. Over under is 44.5. Buccaneers are -2.5 favorites. I'm gonna be honest, man. No Chris Godwin. Mike Evans was on the injury report, but he's gonna play. I'm gonna be honest, man. I think the Saints can win this game. I like them as the home underdogs at +2.5. I like the Saints, man, at +2.5. I think they can win. Panthers Giants. Panthers +2.5. Giants -2. I'm inclined to go with the Panthers +2.5. Giants pulled out a really good win against the Titans. Start off their season right. Panthers heartbreaking loss. I like the Panthers in this game, though. I like them as the +2 underdog here. Biggie said, the Commanders blow out the Lions. What would that say about your Eagles? I mean, I wouldn't say much about the Eagles. I mean, it's a week-to-week league. I mean, last year, the Jaguars beat the Bills. What did that say about the Bills? It didn't say much about the Bills. I don't get caught up in the, well, we beat this team and you guys lost to this team. So that means, what does that say about your team? I don't get caught up in that because the NFL is such a week-to-week league. Like, things change so much from week to week. Teams look different from week to week. It's just, one team can look really good one week and then look garbage the next week. I mean, it just happens. It just happens. Like, I don't know, man. I don't think that really says anything about the Eagles. I think plus it was week 1. But I do think I don't think you guys blow the Lions. I think they play hard. The Lions, I think, and I like the Lions, man. I don't think they'll do anything this year, but I do like the Lions. I do. Patriots Steelers. I think this is going to be a low scoring game, man. This is going to be a dog fight. Patriots are -2.5 favorites. I can see the Steelers pulling it out. But I'll go under 40.5. I think this is going to be a dogfight game. Rams, Falcons, +10, -10. Over unders, 46.5. Falcons are going to want to get Kyle Pitts more involved. You got Cordell Patterson, Marcus Mariota running. -10 is a lot for the Rams. You know, obviously, the market, Vegas is expecting a big bounce back week from them. I'm not comfortable laying 10 with them, personally. I'll go money line, add that into a parlay. It's -470, so you just add that into a parlay, you know, at the last leg of your parlay or something like that. Seahawks, 49ers. 49ers are -9. Seahawks just lost Jamal Adams. They beat the Broncos in an emotional Week 1 game at home on Monday Night Football. I think this is a low-scoring game. I think the 49ers, I don't know if George Kittle's playing or not. -9 is a lot for the 49ers. Geno Smith didn't look good in that second half, though. He didn't, personally. To me, he didn't look good. I don't feel comfortable giving the Niners 9 points, though. I think they can win. I don't know if they... I'm not sure. I'll take the under 40.5. I think that could be a low scoring game. But I do think the 49ers win. Bengals, Cowboys. Bengals are -7. Cowboys are +7. Over under is 41.5. I think the Bengals are going to be looking for their get back after, you know, losing to the Steelers in the way they did. Cowboys defense is going to have to step up huge for them, but how long can they really hold off the Bengals in their offensive attack? Bengals just got upset last week. I think they're going to be looking for their get back, get in the win column. I think they're going to win. Do they cover -7? I think they do. I think Cooper Rush plays well, but I think he has a turnover or two. I think the Bengals win. I think they cover as well. I think they win. I think they can win by 8. Texans Broncos. Broncos are -10 at Mile High over the Texans. Over unders at 45. Texans, okay team. Broncos are going to be looking to get in the win column here. I think the Broncos take care of business. I think they cover the spread -10. It was a very emotional game. A very emotional game, for Russ. But he's at home now. I think the Broncos right the ship. I think they right the ship here. Prince, you said I just peeped the Eagles didn't have any receiving TDs last week. Yeah, it is crazy. It was all rushing. 4. Hurts, Gainwell, Scott, and Sanders. Crazy. Cardinals, Raiders. Cardinals are +5.5. Raiders are -5.5. Over unders at 51.5. Ooh. Cardinals +5.5 on the road. The Cardinals got embarrassed last week. Embarrassed. Raiders lost a tough matchup, division matchup with the Chargers. Derek Carr threw a good amount of interceptions. +5.5. Are the Raiders that much better than the Cardinals? I know what we saw. I don't know if the Raiders win by 6, though. I feel like this is going to be a good game. I see a good game. I'll go Cardinals +5.5, especially after getting embarrassed by the Chiefs. They're going to be looking to compete here. I think this is a close game. A game where the Cardinals can win. Bears, Packers, Sunday Night Football. Bears are +10, Packers are -10. Over unders at 41.5. I think this game is going to be low scoring, which bears well for the Bears and their +10. I don't trust the Bears though. Still, I still don't trust them. I don't. This is going to be in Green Bay. I say this is going to be under 41.5. I think the Packers can win. I think they will win. I'll go under 41.5 though. I will go with that. And then Monday night we got a doubleheader. Tennessee, well not a doubleheader, but we got 2 Monday night games. Tennessee and the Bills, and the Vikings and the Eagles. Tennessee underdog by 10 points. Over unders at 47.5. Bills coming off that dominating victory against the Rams, looking like world beaters. Debut home game, home opener, Monday night against the Titans, who just took a bad loss to the Giants. In their opinion, it's probably a bad loss. Whew. What do you guys think? I think 10.5 is a lot. I get it. Though. I do. 10.5 is a lot of points, though. Will the Bills blow the Titans out? Will they? They can. They have the talent to do it. They really do. I don't know how I can bet against the Bills. I'm sorry. At home. If this was in Tennessee, it'd be different. I don't know how I can bet against them at home. Now, Vikings, Eagles. This is tough. I think this is one of the toughest games of the week. You got +2, Philly's -2 favorites. Home field advantage. Vegas is giving them that. This is tough. Vikings, we saw what they did to the Packers. Shut them down. Lit them up. Justin Jefferson went crazy. Philly had a dog fight with Detroit. struggled defensively. I think they'll play better defensively in this game. I think the Vikings will play good defensively as well. Over-unders at 50.5. I would say I can really truly see the Vikings winning this game. I do. And I'm not saying this as a fan. I think the Eagles pull it out. I would not be shocked if Philly loses. I would not be shocked if Philly loses this game. This is gonna be a good game. This is gonna be a good game. It could go either way. I'm surprised it's not a -1, but I'll go with Philly, man, on the money line. I don't know if they cover the spread. I don't know. I don't know, man. This is tough. Vikings can very well win this game. This is going to be close, and it's going to be tough. I don't know. I'll go Philly because of them being at home in their home opener on Monday night. I'll go Philly. I think they can come out, pumped and hot. But I wouldn't be shocked if the Vikings beat Philly. I wouldn't be shocked at all. Kevin said if y'all lose, you have to sing the Commanders fight song. That's fair. On the next stream, whenever I stream after Monday, sing the Commanders fight song. I'll do that. That's fine. Stevie said you got the Vikings winning by 4. That's possible. It's very possible. Stevie said you got the Bills up. NBA, you said you got the Vikings over the Eagles. Game will end in OT. That'll be fun. That'll be very fun, actually. So, out of all these games that I just gave out, what games do I feel the most confident in? What games do I feel the most confident in for a bet? I'll do a single bet today. I want one game out of all these games that's going to hit. What do you guys feel like? What do you guys feel like is going to be that game that hits? What do you guys feel like? Bills on the spread, the -10, Steve? Or you saying Bills money line? Kevin said Commanders, of course. NBA, you said Rams. Rams on the spread, -10. Kevin said probably Baltimore on the -3.5 for the money line. If I had to say, out of all these games, what game do I like the most? What game do I think has the best opportunity to hit? I think you said Bills spread. Kevin, you said how about the Giants? Giants, all right. Giants, all right. If I had to pick, I think and I'm telling y'all, man, this is my favorite bet. I'm telling y'all. This is my favorite bet. I'm unliking everything. I don't know why I'm doing them one by one. My favorite bet of Sunday out of these 1 o'clock games for sure. I like the New Orleans Saints as home underdogs to cover. They're at 2.5 right now on Bet Online. 2.5. I think they can cover. I may buy a half point, and get them up to 3. Get them up to 3 for the push if they lose by a field goal. I think. Oh no, man. I like. Let me show y'all so y'all can see what I'm doing here. So y'all can see what I'm at, what I'm up to over here. So y'all can see what I'm up to over here. If this will ever load. Hello, can you put it in? Site, please. Maybe. Kevin, you said how much you win. So, well, if this will ever pop up, which I don't think it's going to do, and it's making me upset. But right now the base 2.5 is minus 110, so I will have to bet $110 to win $100. If I want to win $200, that's 110 plus 110, so I will have to bet $220 to win $200. Kevin said, "Go ahead and add me, D. I saw my name on there. On where?" NBA, you said Bills are probably the best bet. I may be thinking I may take them depending on if they're still at 10 by Monday. I may take them. I do not understand why my bet online doesn't want to work now. It's very upsetting. I just went through 50,000 freaking picks. And now I'm trying to focus in on the one I do want. And the site's not working. Oh well. My best bet. Kevin said that's dead. Go draft. This is my problem. I'm glad you brought this up. I'm extremely excited that you brought this up, Kevin. My dear friend, one of my members to the channel, Kevin Quinn, he asked me, that's dead, go to DraftKings. I really wish I could go to DraftKings. I do. I would love to go to DraftKings. I would love to go to DraftKings and place a bet. But I can't. Why can't I go to DraftKings Sportsbook on my phone, etc., on the computer? Because sports betting is not legal. Sports mobile betting is not legal in Maryland. Yet. I can drive down to Capital One Arena. I can drive to MGI. I'm not doing all that. I'm here to once again ask the governor, Larry Hogan, to speed this process up. But hey, what can I do? And apparently this site doesn't want to work right now. I can't put the bet in. I can't do it how I want to do it. I guess I would just have to do it on the phone. But yeah, so that's I'm gonna go New Orleans Saints. I'm gonna go New Orleans Saints minus. I'm gonna add a plus point. I'm gonna go +3. New Orleans Saints on the spread, +3 as the home dog against the Buccaneers. And I'm gonna put whatever that equates to get $200. He said, I think the governor hates me. I think he may. He very well may. So you said, how do they know you're in Maryland? IP, I'm sure. Whatever my IP says. And I think this computer, I think I have my location on with this computer. You know what? Let's try to do it on this site. Let's go to Microsoft Edge. Let's see if I can do this on Microsoft Edge. Because this is making me upset. Because what I'm asking here is not anything crazy. I just want the bet to load. What's my password? Okay. Will it work on Microsoft Edge? Will it work on this? That'd be lovely if it would. Alright. Let's see if it works here. Hey! It works on Microsoft Edge. Cool beans. Alright, this is what we're going to do. It's New Orleans Saints. +3, -135. So, since I'm I'm not a genius at math. I'll buy that extra point. I'll do some quick maths real quick. $270. Okay. This is what we're going to do. This is the bet I like. I like the New Orleans Saints +3. I'll put up 270 to win 200. I like this. 1 o'clock game. I'm loving it. I think my boy Jameis come out. I think the Saints come out at home hot, ready to play. Buccaneers missing Godwin. Guys a little banged up on that Buccaneer side. I think they come out ready to play. I like them as the +3 underdogs at home. Give me them on the bet to win $200. We placing it in. We locking it in. And we going to come back. And we going to see what we doing. But that's my favorite bet. As you can see, my other bet. Mississippi LSU over 53 right now. Which is currently 13-7. But yeah. You know, Kevin, actually, fun fact. Not really a fun fact, but a fact. Math was legitimately my worst subject. Like, that's the only subject in school that I've ever failed. I've only failed a math class. Kevin said you lose the $70 though. Yeah. And that's the thing. See, some people don't like, that's why people like parlays. You know, people like parlays because it's always, you always like double your money or triple your money or quadruple your money. The thing with straight betting, I just like to grind, man. You know, one by one. You don't got to do straight $100 bets. Well, for me, I do. I like to do multiple, you know, certain numbers of bets. But not English, that's a shock. Leave me alone, Kevin. But no, I failed geometry when I was in like, maybe, what is it, 9th grade? I failed geometry, man. That Pythagorean theorem, it was beating me. It was beating my ass, man. That geometry got me. It got me bad. It really did. But yeah, man. Saints +3. That's what I like. That's all my games. Bet online. I use your site. Send your boy a sponsor. Hook your boy up. Sponsor your boy. You know, you're the site I use. We move over there. We move over there on Bet Online, man. Hook your boy up with a sponsor. Let me get a little code or something from you guys. Let me help y'all out. Help me help you. Kevin said, yeah, geometry, man. Oh, it was terrible. It was really terrible. I failed with a D. I remember it. I failed with a D. Terrible. It was awful. It was really awful. Kevin, you said why not Commanders? Because the Commanders suck. The Commanders suck. And let me tell you, Carson Wentz, I have the jersey on because I love you guys. So I'll represent Carson Wentz for you guys to support you guys. I'll do it. I'm wearing my Eagles Carson Wentz jersey for you. Super Bowl season, baby. Eagles Super Bowl season. You know, Carson Wentz, man, you did it last week. You guys was like, oh, Carson Wentz, okay. Then he threw them interceptions. Oh, our QB sucks. Oh, this guy sucks. And then he redeemed himself against a team that had the #1 pick in the draft last season. Everybody's like, oh, even though he threw the 2 picks, he funked back. He was resilient. Let me tell you guys something, man. You guys are going to be doing this all season with him. All season. Oh, he's great. I love him. I hate him. He sucks. Oh, he's great. I love him. He sucks, man. Get this dude on. I love him. Oh, yeah. Every season. I mean, all season. This is what you guys are going to be doing with this guy. All the way until y'all looking at 8-9 or whatever y'all looking at. That's what it's going to be. Good luck against Detroit. I know we got a tough matchup in Minnesota. But let me tell you something, Commanders fans. Y'all getting a little too hyped. Trying to discredit the Lions. And they're going to go ahead and do it to y'all, man. I'm telling y'all, Vegas got it at -1 favoring the Lions for a reason. This ain't the Lions of old, man. They play hard. They just haven't gotten the win column. They're going to get in the win column on Sunday. Trust. We're going to revisit it. That's all I'm saying. I know to worry about my Eagles. We got a hell game on Monday. We could easily be 1-1. Y'all a little too confident over there about them Lions. Just like I told y'all was a little too confident about them Jaguars. And then you almost done y'all up. They just happen to still be a little sucky. May not be too lucky against the Lions, man. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say, Commanders fans. I know I got to watch out for Monday. We got the Vikings. They ain't nobody to overlook. Dap, you say, we already know, do you trust me? You're not surprised. So watch your mouth. I've been watching your stream in peace, but you getting out of hand, Brody. I got to talk my talk, man. You know, Kevin be getting me hyped up. He always, you know, Kevin be getting me hyped. I be having to let him know. You know, Kevin be getting too, you know, he be getting too pro Commanders in here for me. So I got to calm it down from Kevin. You know, he just be getting a little too hype. And I can't wait till Monday when we come in here. Not skinned. Commanders lose, you know. And he going to have to admit it. And he going to have to say, you know, whatever. We got next week. Blah, blah, blah. It's all right, though. It's all right. Kerry said, I know your mom whooped you for that. It was tough. Felt like, that wasn't fun. It was not fun. But thank you guys, man, for being here. Love you guys. Fun stream as usual. I'll see you guys on Monday. Talk about what happened on Sunday. And we'll continue to get ready for the Wizards season, which is vastly approaching, as I continue to say. I'm very excited about it. I'm very excited for it. Rand, thank you. Appreciate you. Steve, you said Lions about to be Cubs messing with those Commanders. We gonna see. We gonna see. Carson wins. Carson wins, baby. Carson wins. I did it for you guys. I got it for you. I got the jersey on for you guys. Carson wins, baby. Woo! Woo! Enjoy the roller coaster, man. Every game, every Commanders game, y'all gonna feel like y'all at an amusement park. Y'all gonna feel like y'all at Six Flags over there. Y'all gonna feel like y'all at King's Dominion over in Virginia or something. Y'all gonna feel like y'all on the Superman or something. On the Superman roller coaster. Enjoy it all season. Kevin said, hell to the Commanders. Won't be saying that on Monday, and that's a fact. Fly Eagles fly, baby. All the way till we die. 2-0 coming Monday. Believe that. You know what's going to happen? Cowboys going to lose. Giants going to lose. Washington going to lose. And Philly going to win. We going to be 2-0. Y'all going to be 1-1. And we going to be at the top. And it's going to be lonely at the top. It's going to be real lonely on the top. Believe that. Believe that. What the ladies be saying? Period. Believe that. I'm just saying. I'm just saying, guys. Stevie said you throwing big shade. I'm talking about talk today. And you know what's crazy? I'ma really be talking week 3. When Philly walks over there to FedEx Field, you know, and we give y'all the business per usual, just like last season, it's going to be tough, man. Kevin, I'm going to really be talking, bro. Down Eagles down right now, man. I can send you guys the jersey. If you want the Wentz jersey, if you guys want this Wentz jersey, I can send it to you, man. If you guys want this Wentz jersey. Steve said take off the jersey you put in the Quicksilver Commander's name. Y'all got it. You said Kevin said you had to burn it. Y'all got it, man. Y'all got it. But, alright, man. I'm about to get up out of here, guys. Appreciate you guys being in here for the hour with me. Steve, Kevin, everybody, Dad, my guys, NBA. Love all you guys, man. Appreciate everybody that was in here with me. I'll see you guys on Monday. Hopefully after a rack of NFC East losses and an Eagles dub later on in the night on Monday. And I'll see you guys next time, man. Love you guys. Peace.